What is up, awesome people? And welcome back to my short play on Pokken Tournament. I only said Pokken Tekken, whoopsies. But anyways, in this episode, we're going to continue on with the tutorial for Pokken Tournament. With this time looking at the Pokken Special Training Course and the Pokken Maniac Course. So the Special Training Course is learn about high-level battle techniques in this course, and the Maniac Course is learn all the pro details of battle in this course. Now, for some odd reason, part of me is thinking that this might be a little too early for someone like myself to start learning something like quite high level, but I just thought for the sake of the tutorial, may as well have a look at it now. If I don't fully understand it, there's nothing to stop me from continue on with the short play and then come back later on down the track and practice this, seeing as how the only way to get better at anything is to keep practice. So hopefully this is going to be the last episode focusing on the tutorial section of this game, since I really do want to get into the main course of the game, but at the same time I don't want to go into I can't even talk English. I don't even want to go into the main game without actually knowing what's going on. So hopefully my fighting skills are a lot better than my English in this episode. So let's go with Suicune as per always, so I can get the hang of using Suicune. And hopefully when it comes to actually doing the fighting part of this game, I'll understand how to use Suicune. So here you'll learn all the high level techniques you need to step up your game. Alrighty, so please wait. Alright, so we're going up against Lucario once again. So charge homing attacks. So what we got to do here, so it will cause our opponent to guard break. Pretty sure we might have went briefly over this in the previous episode as well. So when we cause a guard break, it will cause a phase shift into dual mode, or dual phase. And we're going to hold down the X on the last one. So bang, bang. There we go. That was a little bit hard because I'm used to button mashing, so bang bang and then hold it down.
Charge up a homing attack to shake them up.
So what have we got now? Cancelling. So this will be very similar to the cancel that we learned in the last one.
Quickly link up Pokemon moves. This is also a type of cancel.
So that was interesting. Looked like we're going to go combo, but we changed it into the Aurora Beam.
And based on the type of Pokemon move, you may also be able to deal consecutive hits.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Try to cancel this action and land consecutive hits with a Pokemon move.
Okay, so we go. Oh, how did I not get that?
There's not much time left.
Looked like I just missed out on cancelling it. Damn it, I don't really know what I was doing wrong there, so jump to avoid a range attack.
Your opponent has pinned you down with repeated ranged attacks.
Oh, there's something worse than that. You think back to Smash Brothers with the Pikachu Thundershock one. So for that we just use the B afterwards.
If your opponent is close enough when you jump, you can strike back during the opening in their ranged attack. If you find timing your jumps right to be too tricky, you can always try a block and try to move in closer for an attack.
Alright. For that it requires timing though, something that I sometimes don't have. So use dash steps to avoid range attacks. So this is something that I think I might have briefly said we could do.
The way they chase after you like that. It's times like these you can use a step technique to negate their homing abilities.
Alright, that's easier said than done as well, I guess.
To avoid an incoming ranged attack.
So yeah, this one's at least somewhat easy. Oh, damn it.
Nicely done.
I didn't tap my buttons fast enough on that one. That was my bad. So now we've got anti-air actions.
During dual phase, when your opponent launches a powerful attack while jumping, you can use anti-air actions to effectively intercept their attack.
Alright, so this sounds like...
High stance, you can press the Y button to use
Okay, I think we went over
actions.
this in the last episode as well. So they jump... Oh, the other one I was thinking of is using the
Use
Aurora
Y button
beam in
while
the air.
a high stance to intercept an incoming jump attack.
Yeah, I hit the wrong button. Whoops. I kind of got a sore finger at the moment, so I'm pressing the wrong buttons.
If you block against an attack that leaves a big opening, it will give you the chance to strike back. If you launch your attack fast enough, the opponent will be left unable to block against it. Pull
Alright.
it off, and you're guaranteed to deal some damage.
It just seems like normal battle
Block against
mechanics.
your opponent's incoming attack and swiftly strike back.
Oh. I just had to cheat, hold down the button. Normally you wouldn't do that in actual wall combos. So, will this
By knocking your
immobilize them if they
opponent's
get knocked
Pokemon
up on a
into the
wall?
You'll leave them open for some follow-up attacks. By
Okay,
effectively
at least
using the
that's cool.
walls, you can unleash some actions that normally only knock down your opponent and deal some massive damage.
Okay, at least this mechanic's still around. I was gonna say, is there
Land
something
some
that
wall combos.
immobilizes them against the wall? Oh, oh. Oh, okay, so they're forcing me to like... Oh, what do they want me to do? Oh, what the?
There's not much time left.
Oh, what the?
Looks like you
Oh, I
didn't
just
quite
missed
make
out. I
it.
only just noticed they were telling me what button commands to use. Oh, okay, that's tutorial finish. Well, that last one, I don't understand why I just couldn't keep mashing the Y button to deal damage to them. But, oh well, at least that's done. Alright, so the last one we're going to do is the Pokken Maniac course. So, learn all the pro details of battle in this course. So, yeah, we're slowly getting the hang of the game, I hope. But as I said, it's a bit hard to say that without actually going into a battle and finding out how I'm going to deal. Because it's easy enough going through these tutorials beforehand to get an idea of how this game plays. But there's an actual difference between that and actually battling in the real game. So that'll be the one thing I'll probably be doing to end off this episode, is going into like a CPU match to see how I fare. Not an actual campaign one, but single player CPU, I think it was, that I understood that was where you could practice. Or there was one in like the tutorial section, I'm not too sure.
For instance, after you land one of your moves, you usually have a small window of time where you can move while your opponent is still stunned.
Alright.
Which means you can move in for another attack.
Okay.
On the other hand, if your opponent uses a block against you, they'll be able to make their next move before you can.
Yeah, that makes sense, because they're
Your best
you're
bet
still
in such
recovering from an
situations
attack,
is to
whereas they
keep your
can just
cool and just
repel.
use a
So
block.
I guess that's...
It might also be
a good thing
idea
about
to try
blocking.
to pull off a counterattack.
So this is where they're
Also,
kind of putting
when your
that rock,
attack
paper,
misses
scissors
its
thing in
mark,
as
you'll
well.
be
So
left
this is going to slightly go over
completely
my
open to your
head.
opponent. So make sure to try to only use attacks at a distance you know will hit your opponent.
Wall Blast. What's this? This sounds cool.
If you're pressed up against the wall when a phase shift from dual phase to field phase occurs,
So that goes to field. Whoa! Did we get just blasted
you'll
off
be
the wall?
blasted off the walls like this. You'll take some damage when this happens,
Oh man!
but I guess
That's
if you
rough.
think of it as your chance to break away from the wall and reposition yourself, It doesn't really seem so bad.
Okay,
If it
so there's
gets
some
launched
risk,
by
but
a
there's also
powerful
some
attack,
reward
your
to it
Pokemon
too.
will automatically perform a mid-air recovery.
Does that just look like a jump in
After
midair?
mid-air recovery, it will be temporarily invulnerable to attacks. Press forward on the plus control pad when this happens.
Okay,
and
so
you
it's
can
only
change
forward
the
on the
direction
control.
of its mid-air recovery.
Okay. Okay, that just looks easy when they explain it
While
on
you're
the
falling back down, you can also use the plus
controller
pad
there.
to slightly change the direction of your fall.
See, this is definitely bringing my mind back to Soul Calibur, since a lot of these were present in that game too. Ranged attack priorities. What have we got here?
When two ranged attacks collide, the stronger of the two may completely negate the other.
Whoa! Okay.
If both are at about the same level, they will cancel each other out.
So I'm guessing that's going by like the charge home
When
attack
you know
as well.
you can't beat your opponent in a clash of ranged attacks, it's best to just block or jump to dodge those attacks.
I think I'll be doing that more often, I think. Recoverable HP. So it looks like we can recover during
you can
battles,
actually
which is
recover
good to
some of
know.
the damage you take.
She's not talking. Yee-hee! Okay.
You can recover this recoverable HP by causing a phase shift.
So if we cause a phase shift, we get health back. Look like we don't get much though. I mean, a small amount can still make a huge difference on a fight, I guess.
By using Synergy Burst or via the effects of support Pokemon. Don't forget that during Synergy Burst, you will gradually recover your recoverable HP.
Okay, so we're in burst mode as well. We recover HP. That's cool.
Keep in mind that you can also lose recoverable HP.
Oh, okay, so
If
it's
your
not
opponent
something you
causes a
can
phase
keep,
shift
it
while
can be
you're in field
lost.
phase, you'll lose some of your recoverable HP.
So best not to get overconfident with it. Oh. Okay, so there is a downside to that as well. Attack compatibility. Wow, my English is definitely off today. So if you while jumping such,
you'll be able to launch your attacks while avoiding low ground level attacks.
whee! All right, that's what that move's for.
In that same style, anti-air actions will easily win over higher placed attacks.
So the other
No
move we
matter which
used was a
case, the
counter
point is that
ground, and that
both,
one
when
was the
matched
counter
up,
air.
will
So
have
that
the
was just going
unilateral
back to the
advantage over the
anti-air
other.
stuff as well. Synergy power drop rule. So what have we got here?
I'm sure I've already told you how battle stages come in all sorts of different shapes and sizes, but the terms that determine how synergy power appears differ between battle arenas too.
Oh wow, so we've got to remember this too. So Reggie Ruins appears at the start of each round, Telio Town appears when support is called in, Haunted House appears in various spots of the battle
If you take the
progresses.
time to study the
Wow,
stages
so not only that,
themselves,
we have to
you'll
remember
be
certain
able to
parts of
use the
stages
terrain to your
too.
advantage.
Alright, so at least that one was a somewhat short one. Don't ask me to go over any of that because I think I would have forgotten all of that. So I guess to kind of wrap up everything for this, I'm just going to do free training, see how it goes, see how much I remember, and at least then get some type of feel for actually using a Pokemon. Oh, now go choose a CPU. Well, let's do Charizard, why not? Select support sets. So we have Emolga and Fennekin. Emolga is attack with Shockwave. Its charging time is fast, a quick long distance attack effective against range opponents. Status effect is speed decrease, whereas Fennekin has a disrupt with Ember. Charging time is average, a multi-hitting dome shape attack effective at pushing opponents back. So that's best to be used when they're coming close. We also have Snivy and Lapras, and we also have Frogadier and Eevee. Eevee has Helping Hand, Frogadier has Water Pulse, so Frogadier was the one who was attacking, Eevee was support. Both of these are attacking. Looks like Frogadier and Eevee at this point in time, and Mulga and Fennekin are quite the, I guess, going to be more helpful for me at this point in time, since I do have more supporty ones. Eevee raising my attack and the disrupt as well as having someone to cause attacks and a speed decrease as well. I don't think Frogadier has that. I think for this point in time, I'll just go Mulga and Fennekin, just because that's going to be handy, and just have the CPU using attacks. So, battle stages. We have Ferrum Stadium, Neos City, Old Ferrum Town, Telia Town, Foss Volcano, Digsby Land, Ferrum Dojo, and Training Gyms. Well, I'm kind of sick of the Training Gyms, so let's do Ferrum Dojo. That looks pretty cool, and it's a circular arena as well. So I think that the synergy balls come in when I use support Pokemon. Alright, so let's get some training going on there. So we're in dual phase at the moment. Oh cool, I've got that underway. So let's see. Oh, okay. So what have we got in the move list? So we have Aurora Beam, Hydro Pump, which is forward A, Miracle backwards A, Blizzard mid-air A. Okay, let's go try the Blizzard, which is... Okay, so just gotta get... oh, what was that? Was that Whirlwind? So that's Miracle. That's Aurora Beam. Hydro Pump is forward A, which I think I've done. Cool, so that causes a field swap. What have we got? Recommended standing moves. Forward range, forward Y. Dual phase. What else we got? We've got Icy Wind. Charge and then release A. Can be cancelled with R. Properties change depending on length of time. Button is helpful, making it opening for more attacks. I did say A, didn't I? Aura Beam's A. Charge and then A. Oh. Oh! Well, that's definitely something. What else we got? Hydro Pump, Mirror Coat, Blizzard. Recommended combos. So I kind of guess I'm just going to be learning as I go here. Oh, my disc got... my Wii's having problems as always. 1 second. Alright, so we're back. So unfortunately I had to restart my entire Wii because it just didn't want to work again. So I'm not really too sure what's going on with my Wii. That's the second time that's happened. So back to training. So as I was saying, it looks like I'm going to have to just figure out some combos on my own. So the support gauge is full, so we can use a Mulga there. We've got homing attacks as well. I keep forgetting about that. Hold on. So there's... Try and remember what the homing attacks are. Oh wait, I'm in dual phase. Of course it's not going to work. Let's just do that. And then that's the homing attack. So I keep forgetting there's certain moves I can't do in dual phase that I can do in... Right. Okay. So that switches back to our field. Okay, I feel I can probably get the hang of this. It'd take a little bit to get the hang of it, but I feel it's not going to be impossible. Oh, let's just get our dual phase. Oh! That looks like... I know what that is. That's cool. Alright, so... this may not be as tricky as I thought it was. It's just getting used to the dual phase as well, because that's annoying me too. But yeah, this seems pretty somewhat easy. I'm kind of used to the field phase. I do like working in field phase. It's just getting used to that phase swap that's gonna probably drive me around the wall. But let's use burst mode before I finish off the episode. And then there's our ultimate. Boom. Haha, that's so cool. Alrighty, well, that's all I'm going to probably show for now. For the meantime, though, in between now and the next episode, I'll actually go in my own free time and do a little bit more practice so I can get hopefully a bit more of a feel for the dual phase. That's definitely what's going to be letting me down, is the dual phase, and hopefully learn a few more combos for the field phase as well. And maybe I might just go back over the tutorial and go over some bits that I might be struggling in. And hopefully in the next episode, we'll kick it straight into the campaign mode, and hopefully we get a decent distance into that without me looking like a major nub if I'm not already looking like that. But as I said in the first episode, don't expect anything great from me, as I'm not really a fighting game player at all. As I said, I've barely touched on the fighting game genre, and as I said, I've enjoyed Soul Calibur in the past, but I don't specialize in them whatsoever. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for now. So until next time, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!